Hi, this is Debbie from Project 39 Mini Albums. I want to show you what I made with the Retro Men paper collection. This came from Country Craft Creations. They are an online scrapbooking store, and this paper was made exclusively for them. So I was lucky enough to get it as part of a design team package, and there is a video that will tell you everything that came in it, but let me show you what I made with this Retro Men collection. So obviously it is a book for your dad, for your father, for your grandfather. It is 7.5 by 9.5, and it's got about a 2 3/4 inch spine. It's got a lot of room for photos. You can fit a lot of photos in here. So the cover is made from a cut apart, and this is a dimensional on top of this. Now I had the Scrabble letters in my stash. The belt is actually part of the paper I cut out, and I did take the gears, the metal gears from my stash. So it opens this way. There is this metallic, this little tab has magnets on it, and so does the inside cover. So it sits, it's a nice cube. So, and let me tell you also that when I covered this mini album, I did not use cardstock to cover it. I used the paper, and it folded, glued, it just was seamless. It was wonderful to work with. So here's the front inside cover. There's a little magnet holding this little cut apart together, and you open that, room to put your photos, and room to put photos here. And here's a waterfall. So now this is 4 by 6, but I figured if you have pictures in your collection, they may not be 4 by 6. Pictures from long ago were like 3 by 5 or 4 by 4 or 4.5 by 4.5. So there is room for the smaller photos as well as a standard 4 by 6 photo. So that closes like that, and that closes like that. And this is popped up a little. I don't know if you can see that there's a little gusset on here. So that way when you close the book, it fits nicely together. So the first page is just a big flap because I wanted you to A, see the paper, and B, also have room to put a photo on here. And that opens up, and that argyle paper is just beautiful. So you could put a nice 5 by 7 photo there. There's a pocket down here, and here's a cut apart. I'm sorry, it's a photo mat. And you can stick a lot of photos in there. The pages, by the way, are 7 by 8.5. There is a pocket at the top, and so you could put photos, newspaper clippings, or whatever inside. I did not make photo mats. I used up all of the paper in the collection. Isn't this great colors? So this is the milk theme paper. So there's the milkman, and this is just a cut apart, and it just is on with a magnet. So there's room to put your photos there. And these two open up like this. So again, if you had 4 by 6 photos, you could put them there, or smaller, and room to put a couple of pictures there. Those are held down with a magnet. So this size, this page, my computer does not like this. That might be better. So this is obviously the barbershop paper. There is 3 pockets in here. There's a cut apart to put large photos. There is the barbershop pole, and that's popped up a little, as well as the Barber's Choice shaving cream, the shaving brush, and the vest. And these are 2 cut aparts that came with the collection. This one I did put the back of that on some cardstock. But, I mean, if you have a picture of a little one getting their first haircut, wouldn't that be fabulous here? All right, and here we are into the fishing page. So here's a side pocket, and there is a photo mat. It's 6 by 6, and there's room. There's 4 pages on there. This was from the cut-aparts. I just used a circle to punch that, and I had that little scallop circle in my stash. And then this was from the cut-aparts, and I put that on just a circle and just glued around it a little bit so it makes a little tuck spot. So there's another photo mat, and here is one also. Isn't that a great picture? The dad with the fishing pole, and the girl with the fishing pole, and the boy with it, and they're all tangled up. I just thought that is fun. So love this paper. You'll see more of that in a bit. So this page will open. There's a magnet holding this. This is a 4x4 cut apart. And then that'll open, and then that'll open. So there's a good spread there to put a bunch of photos. So that's 7 inches. This is about 6.5, 6 1/4, something like that. And this is similar. So this cut apart opens up like that. Guys, remember that TV? And then that'll open, and that'll open, and more room to put photos right there. So that stays closed with that. And then here's this page. So these were part of the paper. It actually was part of this paper, and I just cut that out and used it as a tuck spot. You still could put a photo right there, or one there and one there, but if not, it's a great tuck spot. And here is that photo mat. And then on the last page we have Man's Best Friend, and there's a cut apart with the dog tags. Cute. And I cut him out again, and I had some stars, metal stars that were in my stash. I just added them to that page. And then this is actually a belly band. Oops, that clip. So there, it's a wide belly band, so you can put lots of pictures in here, or again, newspaper articles or anything else. Here's the cut apart, and this came from another cut apart. I just tucked it under there. This was a cut apart from this was actually from the cover. That was one of those mini cut aparts. So I put that there. And again, this paper I didn't cover with cardstock and then add the paper. This is just the paper, and it folded, it glued, it really was wonderful. So that is that. Let me show you the side and the back. And there's that side. See how nice this is? You'll have to see in the tutorial how I make the album and the cover with this different method of cutting. If you're not new to Country Craft Creations, you'll know it, but if you're new to Country Craft Creations, it's a different style of making the cover. And then I had just a little bit of paper left over, not enough to make anything big out of it, but I thought that I would just use up that paper. So in this one, I made a card. This fish is dimensional, but I don't think you can see it, just because I love that paper. I cut out another fish and put it there. And then this one was one of the cut aparts. I just loved the pattern of the paper, and that was the cut apart, and I just made it a birthday card. I left that blank inside. And then I still had more. I had cut out these little cut aparts and didn't use them, so I put them on a bookmarker. I need a bookmark. I need to get some ribbon or something to make a string. And then there's more. I made some mini traveler's notebooks with the rest of the paper. So I love this one. There's the dad in the fishing pole, and then that's just fish. And this little one was cut from the cover again. I just use a hole punch to punch that out. Oh, that might have come from there. And it simply says Gone Fishing. So just a cute little traveler's notebook, just blank paper in there. Just a quick gift to give someone, sort of stocking stuffer kind of thing. So that is what I made with the Retro Man paper collection, and I didn't have anything left after I finished with all these goodies. So I just love the paper so much. It was easy to use, and it made some really cute projects. So thanks so much for watching. There will be a tutorial when it is completed. I will link it in the description box. And don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe so you know when that tutorial is done. Thanks so much. Have a fabulous day.